So we finally have a pad. They're working on getting it finished up within the next day or two, and we'll be ready to get started here soon with construction. Been dealing with a lot of wet weather over the past month or two. Significantly more rain than we typically have this time of year here. Also been dealing with the delays with permitting and everything with the parish here. Finally making some progress. Still have to see about getting these power lines taken down, put a transformer box in up here, and then trench over to the house pad. So I'm gonna have to trench a line from there up to the street. That way they can remove these overhead lines and get temp power out here, but should start moving pretty quick. So we met with a contractor yesterday who I was talking to initially to do framing for us, and started talking to him about possibly doing the slab and framing and just kind of overall black end of the build. And we went and looked at one of his properties, and it really looks good. So he's actually going to put us together a bid just to kind of take over and take it through the rest of the way. And if it's affordable, then we're going to go with him. And he's about 8 weeks out from finishing his current build, and he's been in it 4 months. So hopefully we'll have something going together by end of December, maybe mid-January. That'd be great. So yeah, but hopefully we'll have some more updates coming soon. What's going on, YouTube? Working on the property today. We're getting ready to get some underground utilities going for power. So just picked up the trencher. Me and my brother glued all these pieces of conduit together last night, and gonna go ahead and start trenching our 4-foot lines for the main power feed from the road. We've got to go about 220 feet back to the transformer pad site, and then we're going to go from there, and we got to connect the neighbor as well as start branching off back towards the house pad. So I'm going to work on that today, get y'all some footage, and hopefully get that set. And then the next 7 to 10 business days after they get our temp pole inspected, then they're going to come back out and go ahead and hook everything up and pull these overhead lines off. This should be a lot better looking when that's done. These are the lines that are coming out right here. So we're actually going to leave this pole. Power's going to come in on this pole, come down the pole underground, and we're going to move towards that site next to that white shed back there that's for the neighbor. We're going to move to that space over there. We're going to set a pad mount at that location. Then we're going to branch off to give him power underground from that transformer, and then back to our house pad. Eventually in the future, my parents are going to downsize from their current home and build something on the far back of the property back there. So we're going to run a piece outside the box and just cap it and put it in the ground. That way when they're ready to build, everything's there. So yeah, I'll get y'all some footage, and we're going to go ahead and get to it. We got the trencher for today, and then we'll bring that back in the morning and hopefully have all this pipe in the ground. So enjoy. It's ridiculously hot out there. It's 11 o'clock, but it feels like 103. It's warm. Alright, we got all the trenches in. Just gotta get all the conduit laid, get all this covered up so we can get that trencher back. But it's looking good, isn't it? Got the one short one off to the side for the temp pole. We have the one that we got going towards the pad that they'll just have to dig up and continue. One to the main pole up front. I'll run to the neighbor so he can have underground service here. And they're gonna set a pedestal down in this area. But getting it. It's hot. Feels like 109 right now. So yeah, it's warm. Apparently I choose the worst time of the year to do all this. But cool. All right, it's 8:30. We're successful. We got all the trenches covered. We got our pull string ran through. We got everything kind of stubbed up on some collars until they get out here. That way nobody runs into it with anything. It was hot. It was a long project, but we started about 10 o'clock this morning, and we're done about 8:30. Didn't hit anything that we didn't expect to hit. Didn't break anything. Success. We got everything all covered. We got everything stopped out right here on some collars until they get here to set the transformer. Got everything covered up. So once these once we get a little bit of rain over the weekend, this settles in, we'll grab the tractor and skid steer and just kind of smooth all this stuff out, and we'll be good to go. And then electrician needs to come set his temp pole, and then we'll get our electric company called to get this done. Thanks for coming along. I'll be having a lot more videos like this as house progress starts. See y'all.